Jeff Bacalar.
That's right. It's me, your spooky boy. How you doing, Jan?
I'm doing great. This is Silent Hill F. Not quite sure what the F stands for yet. Have you gotten to a point where you know?
Yes, it stands for font because this game's got a real nice font.
It does.
Does it not?
It does. It's striking, and it sounds silly to say that a font is striking, but you notice when it's bad.
Yeah, you notice when it's bad and like, I don't know. It seems like a modified version of something, but I think it's just spooky enough.
Yeah.
And legible enough.
Oh
be
yeah.
Excellent.
Like I like the H and I like the A right there in hard. You know, like good.
It's a nice A.
It's a good legible A. Also the E in new and game there. It's a good E.
I could do this all day. I could. This is how I feel about typefaces.
No, I agree. They're very important. We should pay more attention to typefaces. I'm gonna admit something here, Bacalar. I'm a little bit of a scaredy cat.
Okay.
I'm a bit of a scaredy cat, actually. And when I was playing through Silent Hill 1 and 2 with our dear old Jess O'Brien, it scared the crap out of me, and I was not having a good time most of the time.
Oh, really? I thought you were kind of putting it on. No, you really don't like scary stuff?
Scary games, scary movies, no problem. But scary games, when I have to play them, I'm like, I don't wanna. So I myself have been playing this game through the story difficulty, and the puzzles aren't super duper hard, but hard there. But weaker enemies, a little bit more resources. But for the purposes of this quick look, we'll get hard.
So you're doing because I've been doing story also because that was like the default.
Oh, was it the default? When I fired it up, it was hard versus story.
Because it was like the traditional Silent Hill difficulty.
Okay, well, let's keep it tradish.
Yeah.
All right. This is the very beginning of the game, folks. I was kind of hemming and hawing where to start it because Silent Hill games are pretty story focused, or at least setting focused, and I don't want to spoil too many things for the folks. Bacalar, for those that may not have listened to the Giant Bomb cast yet, you are fairly high on this game, right?
Yeah, I think this game is doing a lot of things that I wasn't really expecting it to. I guess maybe going into this, the sort of expectations were maybe a bit lukewarm.
Yeah.
But I'm convinced that this is a tremendously strong effort and somehow brings the franchise that, is a little long in the tooth. Had a remake last year of a 20-year-old game or so, right?
Mm-hmm. And you're like well versed in the Silent Hill franchise, right? You're not like me who's only played a couple games.
I played to completion 1, 2, and 4.
Okay.
I don't know why. I think I might have touched 3.
You just don't.
But
like
yeah,
vests.
for the most part. What's that?
You don't like vests. That's why you didn't touch 3.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm well versed. I know what the vibe, quote unquote, is supposed to be.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes. And I think Silent Hill F, even though this is a radical departure in what the franchise normally portrays, I think it still hits all those bells and whistles for that is notorious for a Silent Hill game.
Totally.
It got that fog.
Plenty of fog. Plenty of empty spaces. Inexplicably empty spaces.
Mm-hmm.
Plenty of puzzles in places that have no business being there.
Yeah, freaky puzzles at that. Of like, well, why do I have to lift this thing up? Like, this is a dead thing.
The earliest title screen in video game history.
Yeah. See, this font I don't really like.
Well, that's more of like the traditional Silent. I mean, right? You're not
brush,
a fan?
Well, like the brush styling.
Brush.
Yeah.
But to me, that's like the ink on the parchment paper kind of stuff, right? Staying with like the.
Yeah, you're right.
With this 1960s Japanese setting.
I think it nails the setting super duper. I don't remember when you learned that it's like the 1960s, but you get the vibe that this is not modern day immediately.
Yeah.
Game very pretty.
Super pretty. And look, like they're making a meal out of it, right? Like they are communicating that here very on the nose over here, slamming you over the head with it.
Yeah. How far are you in your playthrough right now?
I played another 90 minutes last night, so I'm probably scratching 6 hours now.
Okay, I think I'm around the same point. And I have enjoyed most of it, if not all of it. There's just been a couple like stumbling blocks, but I think that's just because of how I will kind of bumble around in these style of games. And I can't leave a stone unturned.
Totally. And, the game rewards that because there's a lot of like, oh, why don't you go around that corner too and see?
This is Hinako, I believe, our main character here. That was her sister in the kimono that we saw earlier. Home life doesn't seem that great, huh?
No, it's not great. Looks like dad's a drinker.
Yeah, mom kind of enables it. Angsty teen. It's like I just want to ride this bike.
I love how like I just love that you can feel like right away that you're just sort of like, you're meant to just go downhill and kind of like leave your home and understand, the world. I think there's just something kind of like, as far as this game can do with the narrative, pushing you out the door like that. It's you like have every reason. You're like, oh yeah, I want to get out of there. I want to like.
Yeah. Folks, to also show how much of a scaredy cat I am, I did kind of bump up the brightness in my playthrough of the game because I couldn't do it.
I feel like the only thing I'm just never really gonna get over is this stuff. Like, I know this is also another hallmark of Silent Hill. Storytelling through like found notes and journal stuff, like I only have so much bandwidth for that stuff.
Yeah, are you not jiving with it well here?
I think it's fine. I think it's very well done, and in some cases you do need to like read stuff, and it's going to color the experience, and it's going to put you in a more advantageous spot, not just from a narrative point of view, but also from like, what am I meant to do?
Right.
But I don't know. I think I don't necessarily have like guess I'll pray. I don't have like a better answer for how you're meant to communicate that stuff.
Right. So this is our save point here in the game. You can't just save anywhere. You got to get to these little shrines. And they'll do more stuff as we progress through here. But those are just our save points there. Yeah, immediately you can tell that something is not just up with our player character here, but up with the town. I don't think I was expecting it to go full Silent Hill right off the jump. I thought there'd be a little bit more life. But no, it's just this eerie, where is everyone?
Yeah, where is everyone? But that's the thing, like Silent Hill games always have to like set a stage where you just have to obviously suspend your disbelief a little bit, where you're meant to, explore a place that is completely and inexplicably just vacated.
Yes. Yeah. I also think it's a very bold choice for them to go with a player character that is not like, I guess like a dude. And I think maybe the Silent Hill audience was kind of conditioned to just go with having to control a dude, like an adult man, like a capable dude versus a high schooler here. There is English voice acting available, but because I'm with an anime expert here, of course, I wanted to honor the native Japanese and read subtitles.
Right, because you just respect like tastes, you know. That's like really nice of you. It's nice to see that. Oh no. I'm more upset about the shoes. Like having a step in that. That bothers me.
So this is kind of most this setting is what you're going to be seeing a lot of in the game, navigating the small town here.
Yeah, without giving too much away, like there's a bit of seesawing with what the experience is like, and I think that actually makes for a pretty satisfying balance so far. Because I do think if you're just meant to kind of like, you know, explore these labyrinthine, you know, alleyways for 6 hours straight, you sort of will lose your mind a little bit. But there is variation, so
yeah. From what I've heard, this isn't super long of a game. I think like your initial playthrough could clock in at 10 hours.
Wow, I've heard similar stuff, but I 10 is, I mean, that's great, you know, especially with how much time is limited here. Did want to be playing this more closer to Halloween, but I don't know. I guess my house already looks like it, so it's fine.
From my understanding, I think, well, in Silent Hill fashion, there are multiple endings, so maybe that's why the overall playtime is a little bit shorter.
It's like the one thing I can't do that stuff.
Neither can I.
And I never could. This isn't even like I'm older now and I don't have the time. Yes, I don't have the time, but you know, I'll watch all the endings on YouTube or whatever. But like, are you kidding? Like to put in 2-3 times the work to like just see a different cutscene? Like, I can't do that.
Yeah. So have a map here that updates pretty regularly as to what roads are closed off, like important waypoints. There we saw our friend's house there, but also, you know, kind of noticed that Hinako may be hearing some things that maybe others don't, or she's perceiving the world differently.
And she's a doodler, you know, like the map starts to get more detailed with little drawings and places.
Your friend's house there.
Yeah, like some of that stuff I think is really, really cool. And I do think that is another sort of, you know, is representative of like just how good the art vision and the sort of art direction is in this game.
Yeah.
To me, that's the big standout. The score is tremendous.
Oh yeah, they got the original composer of the Silent Hill games to come back and do this.
And you feel that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that was true, but you definitely feel that. It just is so confident, you know?
Oh yeah. Folks watching this, if there's any like hitching in the game, it is purely the capture of it. The game is running perfectly fine. I haven't had any issues with it at all playing through it.
Yeah, I've been really impressed with it running fully maxed out.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous. It really is a knockout.
Yeah, I really enjoy these scenes of when it is Hinako and like another character speaking, because it just looks good. Like these look like real people.
It's nuts.
Will you?
Yeah, you know, like I was talking about this on Bombcast, like they you know, where I'm at now, I'm starting to get more of appreciation for what the story is trying to say. But it is very not deliberate. It obviously is deliberate, but they really take their time with it.
Oh yeah, like I think that builds off of like the Silent Hill ethos of like very slow burns.
Yeah, I mean, especially being reminded of what the story was in Silent Hill 2 last year, playing the remake, you're just like, what?
Yeah, this is going to be Trauma City for a lot of the time, especially as the story starts to unravel more. So I guess be forewarned about that. But also, you don't have to play any of the previous Silent Hill games to get an appreciation for this at all.
No.
Hinako.
It's just like there's just a lot of, you can just tell like, oh, these people are maybe not just like the nicest to each other.
Oh yeah.
I think like you play Silent Hill 2 and you're sort of like, okay, like what's the wife's real story? Like what's happening? Why is the fog? And I do think you, especially where I'm at, you're still sort of like, okay, I realize these traits and themes, but the mystery really is like, why is this happening?
Yeah. For as cliched as it's going to sound, the setting and the towns that Silent Hill games are placed in are an additional character to the game.
Yeah.
We've got a Sonic.
Hell yeah.
Goopy.
There's a little bit more hand holding in this version, in this sort of updated entry, which is fine.
Yeah, I don't mind it as much. We'll talk about the meters as soon as we get control back again. But there's a lot more meter management than I assumed there'd be.
Yeah.
So the red meter down there on the left, obviously our health meter. The meter below that is our stamina, and like the flowers over there, that is our sanity. And those will play more of an effect as we go on. Oh, can't go there.
You could never jump over those.
No. An alleyway. Lovely. Oh, snap. Backlar, what would you do in this situation?
I would run. What do you mean?
No, but like, how would you approach this? Would you just keep running?
Or as opposed to just like letting it take over?
Yeah, or like, would you be yelling at it? Would you kind of try?
I'd just be like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the like that over and over again.
Okay.
And then I'd be like, this is just like a weird Silent Hill game.
Uh-oh. Dead end. Dead end. Huh? I get an achievement again for that.
Oh, maybe like you did it in one shot.
Oh.
Because I died like twice.
Yeah. I've died a lot in this game.
This is the only time I died.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I do think they wanted to show you, or at least like give you every opportunity to see the death they do with this scene.
Yeah.
Which is not fun.
The audio design in this is so killer.
It's nuts. It's nuts. Like everything has sound, right? Like all the food items and the detail of like all, and like, I just love like all the snacks. I love all the colors, how everything's wrapped.
Yeah.
The sort of like wooden plaques, and it's really satisfying.
Yeah, that little like chime, I guess, that they play when you get like an item or something. I love it.
Yeah. I'm kind of want to use it as like a notification on my phone. Is that weird, or is that just the most millennial thing anyone's ever said?
Okay. Where is Dib at with like custom ringtones?
Oh, well, he doesn't have a phone.
Oh, right.
I think all those people are just vibration freaks, like, which is fine. I am 90% of the time too.
Likewise. So this game, it's fairly linear, but it will reward you for kind of going off the beaten path for a bit.
Yeah, and I definitely think, and I do think the game does a good enough job of like just dangling the carrot enough for you to say, hey, you know what? Before I go to the objective marker, maybe I just go down another 100 feet or so.
And, you know, you're going to encounter your fair share of dead ends and everything.
Yeah.
But generally, you'll be rewarded with either some more context to the world or some recovery items. See, I knew that was going to happen, Bacalar. But I still got spooked.
Got jolted, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Should have you and Dylan play a scary game together, and you guys can both hold each other.
Oh, yeah. No, Dylan's going to need to guide me through. He's going to have to be my rock.
It's funny. It's like I have such an easier time playing horror games than I do watching a horror movie.
Really?
I can still watch horror movies. That's fine. But I don't know. I think... Yeah, I can't explain that. And I know whenever I talk about this with Alex Navarro, he's the opposite.
Yeah. Like,
It sounds like you are too. See, I love that. I'm like, oh, shit. What's around this corner? I can't wait. What kind of freak? Oh, it's this little freak.
Oh, yeah. There we go. That's a Silent Hill enemy, huh?
Where are they getting their knives?
Yeah.
I mean, this is just like, it's got the greasy black ring hair.
Yeah.
See, they're like, this is fun.
Yeah.
I think if my kid saw this, he wouldn't sleep for a week.
I almost didn't sleep for a week. Well, okay.
There's such a satisfying
like creak
gate. Yeah. If you want to call it that.
Okay. Well, all right. Let's. So that's one of the different things about this game versus other Silent Hill games is it kind of is more action oriented. Oh no, wrong way. Where you have a dodge that's built in, and you are equipped in a way to avoid these encounters. Like you're not kind of left hanging your own devices. Just get more pills.
I think the dodge is great. I think it changes. It really is the most game changing part. I think because you can really. So far in my time, you can really get out of any situation.
Yeah. Once we get into the combat, it also kind of emboldens the player in a way to give them a sense of agency to like, all right, I'm just going to try and keep it together. I'm going to swallow my fear and just go for it. Which is kind of like the journey that Hinako goes through.
God, the sound, like, it really is so good.
I've played this before. I shouldn't be scared.
So there was something weird about this little house, I remember. I think there was there's a key that you can get that I do think unlocks this back door. But I found it later, if that makes sense. Not this one. Maybe I think it's that one in front of you when you go through that. I think.
See, that happened to me too, where I'm like, all right, I found a key that should go be in this house or something. But I don't. Right.
That's it. That's the door. That's the back door. So if you hit the map, right, it should show you the box. I think the box is meant to mean, so because now I have the key. I wonder if I could go back to that spot. I'm going to try.
Yeah, there's only certain parts where the game is like, no, you can't go to that area, but other portions it's like, well, you're in this general vicinity. You can cook.
Yeah, there was we haven't gotten any weapons yet, but there was a part of this game. I don't know if you
look at this.
Does that look good to you? I'm into maybe I don't like the wrap.
Yeah.
You know, I can bean paste is definitely a thing I would eat.
Uh-huh.
Oh wait, let's have a look at this. Okay. Okay.
All right.
Now, I'm pretty sure that's meant to mean that's like someone's face just like sliced right off, right? Is that what we're meant to believe?
Is that okay? I didn't think that immediately. I thought that was just like one of the monsties.
Just like a blood mask?
Yeah, just a good old blood mask.
You know?
I mean, I've heard of red. Okay. I've heard of red light therapy, so flesh mask therapy. God, I love and I hate them.
They're great.
Some of the other monsters that you come across also equally fudged up. Oh, use the blood key. Oh, cool. Back door.
Oh, there's the back door key.
We should just go, right?
I think you should go.
So dodging does take up your stamina, and I think sprinting does.
Running does, but pretty generously.
Yeah.
Like in terms of not that much.
Huh.
Wow. Oh, so this is just a different exit.
Get out of here. Oh wait, what is this?
Is there something there?
Oh,
wow.
Okay, so perfect timing here. In your equipment stuff, you can carry up to 3 weapons, but your Omamori are like, they're kind of like buffs.
Yeah, your little perks.
Yeah, little perks. And you can find them out in the world. Some are tied to story progress. Some you will get from those little save points. We'll make an offering once we find another one. You think it's up there?
I can't. Oh, that's so sick that's where that was, man. Yeah, I do think it's up there, though.
Oh, we have to go out.
I don't know if it's on the same floor as you. What's that?
We have to go out that other exit.
Yeah, upstairs. Ooh, it's squishing around.
Get out there. No?
Was that? No, maybe it wasn't that. Somewhere else. There you go.
Here. No?
I think you got to go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Have you had a hard time with the puzzles?
There was one in the school that took me a little bit, but I eventually got it.
Mm-hmm.
But nothing has frustrated me into like oblivion so far.
Sure.
Oh, isn't that great that they can jump like that?
I hate that. No. Excuse me. I like that their movements also, like, I don't know, they don't quite function normally, and that they're super herky-jerky.
Yeah. They can only do so much.
Okay. Alright, you've played this before. This is just for demonstration purposes.
I forgot you didn't get a weapon this long.
Oh, okay. That is great. Cool. Music banger. I can't get over it though. Like,
and they also like figured out a way to like incorporate the radio static too, even though that's like not a thing. It's just sort of there's just kind of radios spread out across the world that crackle.
So, at the shrines, not only can you save your progress, but you can offer up items to get faith. And faith you see up there in the top right is kind of, I guess, like a gacha element. So if you have like a surplus of items, say you find too many bandages, or you find something like this antique comb here, you just offer that up, you receive some faith, and then you can draw an Omamori. And like we mentioned, these are the different charms. Good old Plum. Backlar, it surprises me no end that you haven't been to Japan yet.
Yeah, and I gotta say, this game it's just really rubbing it in even more. Even though like I'm not I will not be seeing this when I go to Japan, right? But I think there's many cultural touch points that remind me of that kind of, thing part of the stuff that I want to experience.
Yeah.
And yeah, this game, it is 100%. You are correct. I've thought of this while playing this. Thought of that while playing it.
All right, Hinako, let's fucking go.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you're gonna kick that pipe, or are you gonna pick it up?
So we have a light attack, a heavy attack, and also these also take up your stamina. And there's a lock-on, which feels funny.
The lock-on, I found myself kind of forgetting about.
Really?
Yeah, later on you kind of have multiple enemies, so you do want to maybe, or closer quarters, but I'm sorry, a more open melee stuff. But yeah, oh, nice dodge. But yeah, I love that, like, you hear what's happening with the music right now? It's just like yeah, what do you call that?
It's like a droning going on. This may be controversial to some people. Some people may hate it, but there is weapon degradation. So,
which I've not really. I had one part where I was like, "Oh God, I'm screwed." It was in the field for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think. Okay. So there is. Oh, okay. Counters. Perfect. Some of these attacks you can counter, or you'd be better served dodging. It's kind of like a chromatic aberration that happens that you'll see, like that.
There it is.
And you hit the heavy attack, and then you'll do more damage. They get stunned for a bit.
Man, I love how they collapse. They like have to stand upright first.
Yeah.
It's just fucking cool.
They just gotta like, all right, I'll reset my animation and die. I haven't found too many toolkits, but this is what you would use to repair your weapon if it gets a little bit too beat up. If you think, person watching this quick look, that you are just kind of, Ramune. You're going to get stuck just using a pipe and everything. You will be pleasantly surprised by the arsenal that
there's some variety.
Gets to wield.
So did we talk about focus yet or no?
Oh, okay, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
Shit.
Nice.
So focus, if you hold down the L left trigger there, you'll enter this, and then you can charge up your attack. I haven't used it that much, to be honest.
I use it because you eventually come to learn that you can use a focus charged attack. So when that circle completes, when that animation completes, when you're in focus, and you hear the little chime, you unlock a more powerful attack with your R1, which I think is a good way to start a fight.
New steel pipe.
And I don't know if it's connected in any way, but I want to say that when you're in focus, the sort of like crit damage, hints are maybe longer or more apparent.
Oh.
Gross. That's gross.
With your bare hands, too.
Yeah, maybe like put some latex gloves on or something. Jeez. It's funny when this popped in, I thought this was like a
store,
like a level complete screen.
Oh, yeah. I was expecting that too, actually.
I was like, oh, cool, we're doing this again.
Oh, am I gonna get graded?
Yeah, I was like expecting an S. I was like, oh.
We probably won't go too much further just because some of the story starts to unravel further. And also, if this is a 10, 15-hour game, I don't want to spoil too much for the folks at home.
Sure.
I do want to get to the set piece that I think pops up after this. That kind of catapulted Hinako to one of my favorite characters of this year. I would buy everything in this store.
I just want to be, minus the horror growth and flowers. Like,
Sure,
yeah, it seems like a really cool place.
It's a fictional town, but I think it is heavily based off of an existing town in Japan. But yeah, for any longtime Silent Hill fans, I think this ticks off all of the boxes completely. And I think with the addition to the combat, I think you may have a better time. It sounds like there is a lot of replayability because your New Game Plus will still retain all of the stuff you get from your previous playthrough. So
oh, cool.
Your Omamori will stick around. Your weapons will stick around, so you can kind of just like jam through. Oh, here we go, Hinako.
That's it.
All right.
That's a cool effect.
I like it a lot. There's another one of you.
And I love how they just kind of... Oh, man. Oh, boy.
That was dirty.
That was dirty. And that really delayed, almost like Zelda hit.
Yeah.
Is super, super sick.
Oh,
you're caught in the weeds.
Come on. Oh, I see some of them. You can't do a counter. I did find an Omamori that kind of like, you know what? You deserve this. You've been going through a lot.
Yeah, this is just like a release, I think.
Yeah. There are boss battles, but I don't think you're ever put into a position where it's like it's frustrating, or you feel like the game is too stacked up against you.
Right. Like I've also not, depending on what you classify as a boss battle. Like certainly there are moments where you're like, oh, okay, I'm not progressing until I kill this thing.
Yeah.
There's not, you don't show up in this like huge meter, opens up. It's which is the same, which is like a Silent Hill sort of mainstay of like you are just fighting this thing until it's dead.
Jeff Backlar, I think I'm gonna call it there because this opens up a different place in the game.
Yeah, this is the other part of the game, which I think is good to tease, and yeah, it's a good place to call it.
Overall, Jeff, I think this might be a lock in my overall top 10 this year, and this is a busy year for games, but I think this is spooking me in all the right ways.
Yeah, unless there's some major fall off in the second half of this game, 100%.
Yeah.
This will be here in December for sure.
Yeah, I'm normally not one to like New Game Plus something, but if I'm gonna get more story bits, I might. But overall, I'm very excited. This is an easy recommend to anyone that's looking to get spooked.
Hell yeah!
Thanks, Jeff.
Thanks, Jan.